Got my hair there. Good morning. Welcome to the daily video log diary, whatever you want to call it, vlog, vlog. Um, so I just finished next door. That's the morning one done for, and then I'm due back in later at 4:45. So today I've got to do a live stream for the GameCube on YouTube. So that will be happening in at noon. So that's only like 3 hours away. The computer is just restarting now and sorting that out so it's ready for streaming. And after that, I shall be preparing some more of the writing. Um, and today there was a topic I wanted to talk about that I was thinking about very heavily whilst I was doing my work this morning, or my workout, as I think I'll call it from now on, because it is a bit of a workout, doing the cleaning. Um, addiction. Addiction can be a very destructive or beneficial thing for humans, and I think one thing that sort of awoken me to how powerful addiction can be was something I'm researching for my audio book. And it made me realize that, like, every human being on this planet is born within them the ability to get addicted to something. Okay, we all do it. I mean, at the end of the day, we're all addicted to the air we breathe. We have to be. But you can also choose to be addicted to certain things as well. And then sometimes you feel like your addiction, like, you can't choose, or like, oh, I can't stop smoking cigarettes, I can never give up. People believe that, but in actual fact, you can give up. You can get rid of your addiction. Okay. um, Addiction is completely controllable, just like any other human emotion. I don't know if this is glitching or not, but it seems to be very jumpy while I'm doing this. But Addiction is just like any other human emotion, it's controllable. Okay, if you can train yourself and teach yourself to control your emotions, like, I can control my temper, I can control my happiness, I can control how excited I can get, I can control my sadness, my anxiety, in fact, and my addictions. If I had to say, what am I addicted to? Probably writing, actually, is one of them. But having an enjoyment of life is another. I'm addicted to the enjoyment of life. I always strive to find that in everything. Um, Addicted to gaming in a certain sense, not a pure addiction now. Um, just, yeah, that's probably the main one's probably the enjoyment of life. But addictions can be very destructive. So if we all, as humans, have the ability to get addicted to something, and it could be like booze, it could be fags, like cigarettes, alcohol, even sex. It could be anything, but it could also be like, and that can be destructive as well. Like, if you're addicted to alcohol and you don't, it doesn't sit well with you, and you then become aggressive, that can be then destructive to those around you. Um, but I think, at the end of the day, an addiction is like a disease almost, that has a cure, right? And it can be cured. And but the thing is, right, addiction runs through anything in life, right? So yeah, you can be addicted to gaming. I was watching this one lad on YouTube this morning. In fact, I always watch like a YouTube vid, and you could tell he is passionate about gaming because he gets very excitable, and he's a very excitable person anyway. And you can clearly see he's got an addiction with gaming, because you see he shows his collection and how excited he does get, and he kind of like then blanks out those around him almost when he's getting this excitable with this gaming. And to me, it looks like he's like got an addiction with gaming. And I'm just like, I'm thinking, I'm so glad that it's gaming that he's got an addiction to, and not, for instance, say, murdering people. Like, if you've got an addiction with murdering people, then that is a real destructive addiction, and one that is, that you really, you know, we hope to God not many people do have. But at the end of the day, this is the world we live in. People do have an addiction for pretty much anything these days. Um, like, you can get addicted to really anything. It's a human emotion. It's within us all. And if you're addicted to killing people and you're struggling within yourself, because at the end of the day, I'm sure even those who do murder, they know it's wrong. You know, they must know, but they're addicted to it, so they can't help themselves. So they justify it within themselves as to why they're doing it. Um, I think at the end of the day, like people like that, they just need help. You know, but I see that we live in a society where addictions, you know, are actually like are punishable. You know, you punish somebody, for instance, who goes around killing people. You know, who has an addiction to that. You punish them, but why are we not helping them overcome their addiction rather than punishing them? Like, okay, they've done this bad thing, but to prevent them doing it again, let's cure them of their addiction. You know, like if you've got an addiction to alcoholism, you go to an AA meeting and you know, you try and rid yourself of this addiction, you know, and you then don't become an alcoholic, and we help them people, and we help most addictions, but we don't help like serial killers. You know, we don't help them. We just lock them up for the rest of their life, or I don't know if it still goes on, but we used to kill them. So it's like surely rehabilitate. I mean, maybe they do help them. I don't know. I don't. I haven't been to jail ever, and I don't plan on going. And I don't know what they do in jail, to be honest. But I would hope that they help them overcome their addiction rather than just destroy them. But yeah, I was just really thinking heavily about addiction and human addiction, and the fact that every human being on this planet has the ability to get addicted to something. You know, what is your addiction? Okay, you're watching this. What is your addiction? What do you find yourself waking up going, "Oh, I need to do that now. I need to do that." You know, and it could be anything. You know what I mean? It's it's like what's your passion? Because if you can find a job or a career in your addiction, then it won't be destructive and it'll benefit you. And if you can turn your addiction into a benefit for your, you know, making money, then boom, you know, you're onto a winner rather than a loser. You know, because if an addiction can benefit you rather than hinder you, then it's ace, isn't it? So if you're going to get addicted to something that is going to benefit you rather than destroy you. You know. Yeah, so I was just thinking of that. So today, like I said before, I've got to do a stream at noon. I don't have to do it. I want to do it. You know, I'll be playing the GameCube, and I don't know what game I'll be playing yet. I'm gonna have a look at the comments on Facebook and see if anybody has suggested anything. I've got the entire library for GameCube, so it could be anything, literally. You know that we want to play really. So we'll see what happens with that. That'll be on my YouTube channel or this YouTube channel, you know, at noon. You'll most likely probably see an advert for it actually on my homepage. And then, as I say, I'll be writing, carrying on with my audio book, preparing for tomorrow, preparing for future days, and that's it. And then at 4:45, I'll be heading into work later on. So that's it, guys. That's all I think I've really got to say today. I've got to crack the whip on myself. I haven't even made myself a cup of tea yet.